Senator Chuck Grassley, get his read on where all of this is going. Senator, always good to have you. Is it your sense, sir, that a stimulus bill will be passed by the latest tomorrow?
I could not say that. In fact, it's just the opposite. I thought we'd have this thing done by now, today, considering how very, very serious this situation is. Not only a health situation, but an economic situation. And there should be no playing of politics. Just like we Republicans didn't play politics when Pelosi sent us over a bill. We just passed it and sent it right on to the president. There were a lot of things that we Republicans swallowed we didn't like. This is time to put politics behind, and it's just extraordinary what the Democrats are doing. And it's one thing if we were voting final passage on a bill, we can't even get the bill up for discussion. They won't let us get it up for discussion. So you tell me what they're up to. They just don't recognize what a serious situation is. And then I hear them
what apparently they've been saying, Senator, what they've been saying is that, Republicans loaded this up with protections and stimulus for corporate interests, not so for individuals or those directly affected. And back and forth we go. What did you make of that charge?
Well, look at what the truth is. Out of my committee, we have checks of $1,200 going to individuals, $2,400 going to married couples, $500 for each child, and it's not going to the wealthy. It's going to people. It's phasing out at $75,000 for an individual, and these people. It isn't only that people might need cash because of the problems of unemployment, but it's also the other way. We did what the Democrats wanted us to do. They wanted us to beef up. We wanted to beef up. They wanted us to beef up unemployment compensation, and we did that several years ago. So yes, $600 on top of what every state gives for unemployment. That's very much what the Democrats want. So these accusations that you're bailing out corporations, you know how necessary it is for the airlines to fly. Everybody depends on them. They're not going to fly, and you give them $50 billion in loans, and that's a bailout. When if you don't do it, not only are Americans not going to fly from one end of the country to the other, there's millions of people that are connected with airlines flying that ain't going to have a job. We want to keep people employed. This pandemic shut the economy down because governments had to take action that shut business down, and by the hundreds of thousands, people are going to the unemployment lines. We got to get them back to work for small business, corporations, all that.
Do you worry, though, and I know you're pressed for time, sir, but the fact of the matter is we had fewer than 4,000 cases in the United States last week. It's over 40,000 right now, so it's growing tenfold in a week. If it were to maintain that right now, we could be looking at hundreds of thousands, millions of Americans affected by this, and they see you guys dilly-dallying.
Well, so dilly-dallying, they're the ones that's holding up this bill passing, and it's got $75 billion in it for hospitals. And it's got enhanced Medicaid reimbursement for the states. We've beefed up the Medicare payment.
Well, do you know when there's going to be another attempt, Senator, at another vote? Because if this were to drag on beyond tomorrow, and you're doubtful about tomorrow, I understand that, this could be a real problem.
Well, it's a real problem right now. I don't know why they don't understand it.
Right. All right. We'll follow it very closely. Senator, thank you